Hey, Bears News Fan Report family. Drop a like and subscribe to Bears News Fan Report right now, because you won't want to miss a single revelation we have in store today. Imagine this. There's a buzz swirling around Hollis Hall about a player so elusive that scouts almost overlooked him. Rumor has it he's a rare blend of size, speed, and untapped potential, someone who could transform the way Chicago moves the ball. Could this be the next great diamond in the rough? And yet, there's more. Whispers from inside the locker. Rumors suggest a reunion on special teams that isn't merely nostalgic, but could be downright game-changing. What if two former college teammates, now reunited as long snapper and punter, already share a chemistry that NFL folks only dream about? Is it possible their familiarity alone turns punts into precision weapons? We're just scratching the surface here. Let's rewind to the scene-setting moment. Rookie minicamp kicked off this week, and among the 8 draft picks and undrafted invites, one name has fans' heads spinning. Nobody expected an undrafted wide receiver from a smaller Division II program to explode onto the radar. Yet, camp insiders claim his 40-yard dash and 3-cone times would have placed him among the Combine's elite. Think about that. Someone, flying under every team's radar, now potentially standing 6'4", gliding downfield faster than second-round selections. Could he really be that fast? Could he really own the territory between coverage and the sideline as soon as fall arrives? And while speculation mounts, we're told that injuries to more heralded prospects open the door wide for this newcomer. Is this a fleeting camp hype machine, or the next star receiver who sends defenses scrambling? Meanwhile, behind the scenes, there's a compelling subplot brewing on special teams. You know how crucial the long snapper-punter connection can be. Often overlooked until you need it most. Well, rumor has it Chicago signed a snapper who spent 3 years snapping to our punter back in college. Imagine that reunion. Seamless timing, 0 fumbles, and punts fluttering perfectly downfield. Some insiders believe this could vault our special teams from just average to a hidden advantage that flips field position every single drive. Could this partnership finally give us the edge in those tight late-season battles? It's an angle few are talking about, but those in the know won't stop buzzing about it. And yet, shine the spotlight on the draft room, and criticism is raining down. The front office's decision to select a linebacker in the 4th round has drawn scathing commentary. Analysts on ESPN are slamming the pick as a reach, one suggesting this guy might end up as little more than a special teamer. But here's the twist. Word is he was the defensive coordinator's top target, a player hand-picked to fit a scheme that demands speed and tenacity. Does that mean the front office sacrificed value to appease the coach? Could this be a brilliant tactical move disguised as a controversy? Or are we looking at a selection that camouflages more urgent roster needs elsewhere? Only time and training, camp performance, will tell. Back to offense, we can't ignore the league-high 68 sacks allowed last season. Protecting our franchise-changing rookie quarterback is paramount. Some say that undrafted receivers' arrival might force defenses to respect a deeper threat, easing the rush lanes. Could this unheralded wideout actually become the quarterback's new best friend, stretching defenses and keeping them honest? And while we're speculating, just imagine if this player thrives under stable coaching and finally enjoys the kind of quarterback play that elevates his game beyond those blazing college combine numbers. Could his story become a modern-day hero's journey, going from overlooked to indispensable? Consider, too, the financial chess match at work. The Bears have invested heavily in offense this offseason. A top tight end, a dynamic wideout, and an offensive tackle destined for weeky one starts. Yet, they seemingly bypassed defense until the later rounds. Was that a gamble? Are they banking on these new offensive pieces to punch the ticket to the playoffs? Some insiders whisper that front office visionaries believe putting points on the board is the only way to keep this rebuilding project alive. Could ramming the offense expedite the process of contention, Or is it merely propping up a roster still riddled with defensive holes? And here's where things get spicy. Layers of intrigue are piling up. The undrafted receivers camp reports mention he's already drawing comparisons to former Bears legends for his work ethic and rope ladder discipline. Could he tap into that same pedigree of toughness and produce breakout performances as early as Week 1? Meanwhile, the reunification of that snapping tandem hints at a holistic approach, where every unit, from offense to special teams, feeds off shared chemistry. Isn't that the kind of comprehensive strategy playoff contenders deploy? But if that's true, why did the fourth-round linebacker selection become the flashpoint of controversy? Is the answer that this team is building around personality types and locker room culture as much as raw talent? As we watch training camp unfold, one thing is clear. Every decision this front office makes could ripple into major league standings. Whether it's an undrafted wideout with freakish athletic metrics, a long snapper-punter duo who refuse to miss a beat, or a linebacker whose selection hinges on scheme fit, the stakes have never been higher. Are we witnessing the birth of a new Bears dynasty, one forged by calculated risks and hidden gems? Or is this all smoke and mirrors destined to collapse under playoff pressure? If you're just as fired up as I am about these potential game changers, hit that like button and subscribe to Bears News Fan Report right now to stay on top of every exclusive update. Let's dive straight into the revelation that has everyone buzzing. The undrafted powerhouse is none other than Jade Walker. Now, that's a name to remember. 6'4", 205 pounds, running a jaw-dropping 4.43 40-yard dash with a 1.48-second 10-yard split that would have led the entire combine. Think about it. A relative athletic score of 9.47, comparable to coveted day 2 picks, yet somehow slipping through the cracks until now. In his Division II days at Grand Valley State, Walker averaged an eye-popping 20.77 yards per catch. But when he transferred to Texas A&M, the coaching carousel, first Jimbo Fisher, then Elijah Robinson, then Mike Elko, derailed the Aggies' air attack. Despite that chaos, Walker still produced 64 receptions for 935 yards and 4 touchdowns over 2 seasons, even while battling hand and ankle injuries. Imagine what this kid could achieve with stable coaching and a franchise quarterback throwing him the ball in a system designed to elevate his unique skill set. Could he be the diamond in the rough who single-handedly forces opposing defenses to respect Chicago's vertical threat from day one? Of course, every hero's journey has its shadows. Some scouts point to Walker's mid-major background and inconsistent quarterback play as potential red flags. They wonder if the leap from Texas A&M to NFL starters might be too steep. Yet, consider this, he's been putting in extra work all offseason, mastering route trees and studying film of Bears' secondary tendencies. Trainers report his hands are finally healthy, and talk around the facility is that his soft hands and explosive. Acceleration could give Chicago a true X-factor opposite our top draft picks. Could Walker be the kind of under-the-radar gamble that flips a roster's upside overnight? Only training camp frames and preseason reps will truly tell, but if he even glimpses the potential shown in those combine equivalents, he could emerge as a coaching staff's secret weapon. Beyond these individual storylines, there are broader implications for Chicago's roster construction. By investing early in offense, selecting tight end Colston Loveland and wideout Luther Burden in the first 2 rounds, then adding Jade Walker as a sleeper, you're sending a message that moving the chains and putting points on the board is priority number 1. But will this be enough to mask lingering defensive deficiencies? Adding Hippolyte and Shamar Turner, with the 62nd pick attempts to address those issues, but skeptics argue that simply rebalancing the roster now might be more prudent than punting defense until mid-rounds. Does this say our front office truly trust Ben Johnson's offense-first approach to outscore opponents in shootouts? Or are we putting too many eggs in one basket, hoping an undrafted receiver and a linebacking project can become difference-makers? Fast enough? Now it's over to you. Do you think Jade Walker will emerge as a breakout weapon? Will the long snapper-punter reunion pay immediate dividends? And can Hippolyte prove the doubters wrong? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button if you believe in these moves. And don't forget to subscribe to Bears News Fan Report for all the inside scoops. Until next time, bear down, Chicago. And let's see this story unfold one game at a time.